Hi kids, it's Auntie Nanika back with another math problem, this time on the culinary side of things. By culinary, I mean cooking, on the cooking side of things. So let me get straight to the problem. Now, when you are cooking rice, especially if it's parboiled rice, typically, whatever amount of rice you put in the pot, you're going to need twice that amount of water to add twice amount that amount of water, okay? So I'd like you to help me to work out how much water I need to add to a pot of rice that I'm going to boil if I add 2 cups of rice. If I add 2 cups of rice, or if I put 2 cups of rice in a pot, how many cups of water do I need to add to that pot so that I can boil the rice and so that it can cook properly? Like, you need to add enough water so that when you put the pot on the fire and the pot starts to bubble and the water eventually evaporates, like you will see less and less water in the pot because it would become vapor with the effect of the heat from the fire. Then I'm just wondering how much water I would need. Yeah, so you add enough water that the rice can cook. You need to add water so that the rice would cook. The rice and the heat soften the rice. Could you imagine eating rice straight out of the bag? It's inedible. You can't eat it, right? So let me know, if I put 2 cups of rice in a pot, how much water do I need to add to that so that the rice would cook once I put it on the fire? So think about it for a while and let me know what answer you get. Well, first of all, we need to work out what we need to do here. Will we add? Will we subtract? Will we divide? Will we multiply? What will we be doing here? That's right. We need to multiply. We need to multiply because we have a certain amount of rice, and whatever amount of rice that is, we have to add even more water. So to figure out how much water we need in this case, we need to multiply. So 2 cups of rice, and I said that we need to have double the amount of water. So if we have 2 cups of rice, we multiply that by 2 to double it, right? When you double something, you will multiply by 2. And when we multiply 2 by 2, so when we say 2 times 2 or 2 multiplied by 2, what do we get? If I put 2 cups of rice in a pot, I need to add 4 cups of water to the pot so that the rice would boil. If it's parboiled rice, because there are different types of rice, and sometimes the cooking methods or the cooking the measurements for the ingredients might be a little different. The measurements for like the rice and the water, they may be a little different. But for parboiled rice, it would typically be double the amount of water for however much rice you put in the pot. So typically for parboiled rice, whatever amount of rice you put in the pot, you then add double the amount in water. So the other day actually I put 2 cups, I think it was 2 cups, yeah, somewhere around Well, usually if I'm cooking rice, I would put 2 cups of rice in a pot and then add 4 cups of water. But to be honest, what happened the last time was I was very happy. Something really exciting had happened that day, and in my excitement, I botched up what I was doing. I would normally take out a cup of rice, put it in a sieve, like 1 cup at a time, put it in a sieve or a sieve. Some people say sieve in Trinidad. I think it's really sieve. And then I would wash out the rice, right? Because if you wash out the rice, it will not spoil as quickly, right? After it's cooled, after you've cooked it and so on. Anyway, what I did was what did I do? What did I do? I ended up, I think, oh, you know what I did? I poured out the rice directly into the sieve. I was so happy and so distracted by my thoughts that I wasn't thinking about what I was doing. And I ended up cooking about 3 cups of rice, which I would not normally do because I live with one other person. It's just two of us in the house. And we don't need that much rice, you know? So, anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. A great way to learn like practical math is through cooking, right? Is through cooking. Like if you have a recipe book and you want to adjust the ingredients, a lot of times you have to either divide or multiply, right? So maybe I'll do some more cooking or culinary math with you. But just remember, what you're learning in school, you can use it in real life. What you're learning in your math classes in school or at home, if you're being homeschooled, you can use in everyday circumstances. So that's the kind of math I'd like to do with you. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, thank you for giving it a thumbs up. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. Until the next time.